What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Berserk Manga 243, 244, maybe 245. You guys know how we do. Um, Quick update. I had somebody message me. This won't link up the same way on YouTube as it will on Patreon. I don't know when Patreon will see, well, when YouTube will see the One Piece video. Yesterday's One Piece video, I went back and looked. I looked crazy as hell. um, I was up for like 50 hours on 45 minutes of sleep. My mom had major surgery. And it was like 2 days, and I stayed the whole time and got no sleep. Didn't eat for like 21 hours. Shit was crazy. She's doing much better now, just in a recovery process. But it was rough at the time. And I got home Wednesday night, Thursday morning, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta upload a One Piece video. So my eyes are bloodshot as hell. It looks like I haven't eat, sleep, or drink. It looks like I've been maybe on a drug bender. I don't know. It looks wild. I had somebody reach out and ask, but we're okay. We're doing all right. I don't know when YouTube will see that video. Patreon, you've already seen it. This is being recorded on the 9th of June. So that's the reason for that. We should be much better, more color in my skin and everything now. Jumping into this, Guts was going crazy. We ended off with him at least making the attempt to attack his own group here. Schierke's in there trying to pull him down, calm him down, do his thing. I'm still curious kind of how this armor thing goes. Like it like has a mind of its own, but then also plays on your emotions at the same time. Will it get to a point of where it can be like a Naruto type situation where instead of like, spoilers if you haven't seen Naruto, of it taking over him and just kind of attacking anything it sees, maybe it'll get to a point where like there's an agreement, or maybe the armor will take a liking to him and won't like deteriorate his body and his mind and make him go. I don't know if it gets to that point, or it's always going to be this, like there's nothing you can do about it. And then we've got these Kushan priests attacking us under whose orders, I have no idea. We still don't even know what was the culmination of what happened back in Midland when Griffith showed up and, they came in and literally scooped up Princess Charlotte and shit. So we'll see how it goes. Just get it going. Let's press play on this. Make sure that's moving. Mic seems to be on. You guys should be able to see this. Alright, 243. Let's see what we got. Trying to turn it down a little bit more in my head. There we go. Not your enemies. Don't be afraid. What if he just like chomps that and spits it out of the way? Oh, she actually like somehow like astrally touched him. Okay. And the kid. I keep forgetting about the kid that we've scooped up. What was that? Is he back to normal? I don't know. Strain your eyes. Strain your eyes. Light. Water surface. Oh, there she goes. Stretch out your hand. I mean, she's doing it. She's trying, damn it. If it wasn't for her, everybody would be dead. Get him up at. That's a pretty crazy shot, by the way. Damn. Alright. And he's out. Beat the hell up, but he is out. Guts. And then Schierke's over. Ugh. You with it, man? Are you alright? Son of a bitch. In the end, it was just like he said. Yeah, it is. What was he expecting? A different result? And it's not like he'd... Being so set in your ways will make you old before your time. It's not like he's done anything since the last time that would make this attempt any different. He didn't train his mind. Like, I don't even know if you can do anything, but it's not like him and Schierke have been like going through options of like, well, maybe if you approach it this way or do this, this, and this beforehand, or try this during, you'll be able to like overcome it, or have you control it. Like, it was just the same thing. He just put on the armor, and so I don't know why we were expecting a different result. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. I don't know what that's about. But as long as we got her magic, you can get back to normal, right? Good enough then. Nah. He might not always come back. Are you aware of how serious this is? One wrong move and Guts' life will be endangered. How's that different from any other time? He's not wrong, but I get it. We might have been in a tight spot, but it was thanks to that armor that we weren't smashed by that huge thing, right? Badass killer moves and such can be risky. That's why they're so awesome. Even Farnese. I think so too. We should generally be happy with what we've accomplished. We are all aware of the dangers. This is how we have survived thus far. Okay, girl. Yeah, it's easy for everyone to say when everyone looks like this. When she looks like this, and you know, they look like this, and we look like this. Yeah, guys, definitely worth it. Hurrah! As I'm coughing blood up out of my chest. That's pretty persuasive coming from one who hardly accomplishes anything. Oh. Oh. Think so? Oh, that was not a compliment. Talk about awkward, being consoled by a bunch of women and children. Well, we'll leave it at that this time. Just a little further and I would have... Yeah, you would have. So the last time he had a moment like this, an epiphany, he decided he wasn't going to take the chances and just leave himself with Casca anymore. That's how we started like ingratiating Farnese and... Yeah, Serpico, Isidro, Schierke, come along, because like deep down he knew he couldn't do it anymore. And it wasn't the safest route to like have that kind of anger and look after her, because we saw what happened. Like he actually almost took her. And he kind of like made a vow, you know, to not go at it alone. So I'm curious, this time again, he seems to be having that same kind of epiphany moment of like, just a little further and I would have. So now what? What is he gonna swear by this time? I don't know. That moment, the light that stopped me, what was that? Deirdre Puck helped me. Looking for my equipment that went flying. What, food gathering? With, oh, whoops, we read that wrong. What, food gathering with this much meat? We'll have tons, yeah. Before that, we must see to your reopened wounds. Yeah. There's still people out there, though. Things were controlling that, so let's not, like, just fully, like, just take our dicks out here. Let's take a second. What's up, Casca? Where's the boy? You were holding him. You put him down. Oh, Lord. It's no use. I see him nowhere. I should find him quickly by his OD. For some reason. I even looked under the crocodiles. I'm telling you, bro. This is... we got some weird... It's alright. I'm sure he went home. We know he didn't go home, but I understand Farnese's. Couldn't be. So you're saying that wasn't Schierke that pulled us back, or what? It cannot be helped anyway. Let's get away from here. Nothing says we have seen the last of these. Come, Casca. Things change shape? Did this thing change shape? The magical element is gone and it has resumed its original form. What the fuck is this? Alright. Next time he comes around, I need some information, or you can't roll around with us. What the hell are you doing? Creeping me out, okay? Creeping me out. Okay, so this is the Kushan, whatever, priest summoning bullshit we had going on. Porting Master Daiba of the entire base shore is complete. I'm aware of that. Tell His Excellency, the Land Army General, to hurry and advance his forces. What the fuck is going on? Things would not go this smoothly using the army's crude methods. An entire peninsula of villages and outlying habitations fully subjugated within a single night? And in secret, not a single fire lit? Well, yeah, I mean, pretty efficient. Not a single inhabitant remaining, not even a piece of flesh. But one thing worries me, the thoughts from one group of Arashidas ceased. Yeah, the group that ran into us. There should not be anyone in this land who can massacre the Pisaka, endowed by His Majesty. No, there can't be. No, that is true. So, by His Majesty, are we talking about Demon King? And if this is all following chronological order and it's not happening at the same time, did he get out of there? I had some people tell me, like, everything is happening in sequence. We're not ping-ponging back or going back in time. So, I think at this current point in time, with that month that's passed, has it been like a month or 2 months that Guts has been healing in the armor? Like, in that time, what happened back at Midland should have happened and been wrapped up and then seen. So do these guys not have the... Did they not get the memo that maybe possibly Demon King Boy lost? Or... I don't know. Is he floating? Might be. We gotta check these wounds, by the way. Well. Are we walking towards the ships? Why are we... I don't know. Things don't seem right here. Let's see what we got on 244. A completely different setting jump here. Oh shit. This isn't where we're... Is it where we're... I don't... I mean, we just blend in with them, maybe? Wow, it's an army. There's a number of them. It's actually a muster of armies from all the Holy Seas territory. The Great Knights of the Shooter Empire and the Kingdom of Baldin from the east, the Royal Knights of the Duchess of Morgar and Wallatoria, the army of the newly established Randall Commonwealth under the Paneria Alliance, the army of the Lana and mercenary groups of the Ferris, Nice, and yeah. Because Schierke. How do you know that? Because Schierke was a herald of arms. He has every coat of arms of national and royal knight troops memorized. I mean, surely we don't just walk up there, do we? What's wrong? Nothing. It's just so barbaric. Boys sure do love this stuff. Yeah, it gets the blood going. Hey, which army's the strongest? Let me see. With Midland's forces practically decimated, it must be the Shooter's regular army. Though I cannot agree with their sense of style. No other nation can put that number of heavily equipped knight brigades into active duty. When it comes to equipment, the Baldin army is on par with Shooter, but that kingdom is currently dealing with a peasant insurrection, so it must not be able to spare many soldiers for this conflict. Randall only in recent years won independence from Baldin. It was originally a settlement where criminals were sent to reclaim it from wetlands. Am I going to need to know any of this information? So it is of an aggressive national character, and it could be said to want to demonstrate a firm sense of presence amongst the nations of the Holy See via this conflict. While Morgar and Wallatoria are small, they are located furthest east of the Holy See nations, so they are veterans who have many times crossed swords with the Kushan. Though the countries of the Paneria are an alliance, they were until quite recently a group of city-states that continued to engage in skirmishes all around the Dominion. Unlike nations with domains, with the exception of Lana, they have no standing armies, but hire mercenaries bands for each conflict. You're incredible. You weren't just some servant. Why did they put glasses on him? Disclaimer is preparation for battle. A scent my body knows well. My old home on the battlefield. Yeah. Okay. And is this what these ships are about to just come here and just decimate, or what? This still isn't our destination, damn it. Why are we going? Why are we choosing to go in here? Maybe just for some refuge for a couple days, or what? Awesome, it's like Soldier Land. Richness Forge is the leading trade city within the Holy See territory in the first place, but now the entire city has become a canteen. So it's literally just a bunch of, like, drinking, killing, women, just on repeat, essentially. It's like, oh shit, there's a battle, alright. Everyone put down the drinks and the women. We'll come back later, type thing. Crowd is bothering me. There are so many smells mixed together, I feel ill. Yeah. Are you alright? That's the problem with bumpkins. If you ain't serious, they'll mess with you. But when there's this many people swarming... Yeah, he's drunk. Why does that seem familiar? Yeah. That used to be you, Farnese. Ark Brethren gathered for the Holy War. If you've confidence in your skills, come ride with us. I ain't riding to shit, number one. Oh, dang. Light almost fell. That's another thing. We've been getting really good Patreon support, and I want to use that for better quality things. I actually think the mic sounds pretty good. I don't know if it sounds good through the OBS and then having to be like rendered and then like uploaded and go through another like rendering process on YouTube, so it might lose a little bit of its quality. But every time I'm in like a game chat or a Discord chat or something like that, people think the mic sounds really good. It's what, maybe 3-4 years old, something like that. But I want to start using things to like upgrade the viewing experience, if you will. That webcam, I think it only goes up to 7. Actually, it says it does 1080, but it, regardless, the webcam's got to be going on 6-7 years maybe. I have no like light setup at all. So I want to start doing here in the next couple months is look for some upgrades on some equipment. I know we're taking off, just going on a tangent. If you guys have anybody that you watch and follow and you think their video quality and audio quality and things like that and their lighting is pretty good, I know a lot of people, maybe not YouTubers, but at least like streamers will and things like that, they'll list like their equipment. They'll have like an Amazon list that you can just click and it'll have everything listed that they've gotten. If you guys know of anybody like that and you like kind of their setup as far as like camera and audio and visuals and lighting, let me like link it to me and let me know. I'd be interested. Now, even though Patreon's been decent, we're not crazy here. I'm not some people out here that's got like 2,000, 3,000, 15,000 Patreons. I'm not gonna go crazy with the $4,000 triple Canon Nikon DXLR type crazy shit. But you know, I'd be interested in upgrading the cam, the lighting scenario, maybe getting an external mic and just some like headphones. So we'll play with it. You guys send me some equipment list and I'll take a look at it and see what's actually feasible. Go from there. Who are those flashy guys? He's a recruitment barker. Oh, so he's like an army recruiter that shows up at high school. He's like, hey, you guys don't want to go to college? College sucks. Come join us. And kids are like, well, I don't like college anyway. I guess I'll join. That's how mercenary bands enlist troops. The guy on the stand's the leader. Leader does this himself? To choose a mercenary band, you look at the leader first. Does he look dependable? Does he look wealthy? The most important is whether he gets on well with the soldiers. That one looks a little too high and mighty. Mercenaries aren't patriots or champions of some great cause. It's all about earning enough to eat. Strength is the rule for a mercenary band, but first, you gotta see if the boss is on your side or the employer's. Indeed, to mercenaries, war is just business. It is usually the case that they are driven from their home by war into destitute to substitute. Fight must be, yeah, I mean, if a war ran through your village, parents get killed or most of the adults and you just kind of get like left. It's like the Band of the Hawk type shit. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do? Oh, they're offering me a chance to make money to get food, a roof. Like, might as well. What else am I going to do? Just sit here and die? So it makes sense that the commander who values his men, even above victory, is more welcome than a great one who wins at the cost of their lives. Here's the thing, though. I feel like when you hire mercenaries, are they really like... This is in like all time periods, in fiction, non-fiction, etc. Can you really, like, when push comes to shove, can you really trust them to, like, hang in there? They're not fighting for a nation, loved ones, a cause. They're fighting for money. If I get to a point that I think the money's not worth the risk I'm being put in, why would I stay loyal? What's going to keep me from maybe joining the other side? Or just turning and leaving you high and dry? The real question is whether you want to risk it for your comrades or be just another pawn. They should be a strong with a charismatic leader everyone likes. If you're a man, you get ahead by your own skills. As he's flexing. Or I recall one with charisma. The fuck is wrong with this dude? Is nobody hip to what's going on here? Is it? We haven't had this discussion, have we? Why would you say that? Why would you say his name like that? I think it's time. Everybody come sit around the campfire with Uncle Guts, and let me tell you a story about Sir Griffith, the piece of shit. That's what they call him. That's his name. He's not Sir Griffith the White Hawk or leader of the Hawks. He's Sir Griffith the piece of shit. Come hear this story real quick. I think it's time to get that up out of his system. So, because they have an image of, let's do this real quick. Sir Griffith, the mercenaries he led were the Band of the Hawk. Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. That name I've heard Guts say at some point. In the 100-Year War between Midland and the Shooter, he never lost to the Shooter opponents. He was a legendary mercenary leader who, after the Band of the Hawk became part of Midland's regular army, brought about the surrender of the impregnable stronghold Doldry, defeated the Holy Purple Rhino Knights. No, we defeated the Purple Pixie Dolphin Knights and shit. Said to be the mightiest Shooter's army, and finally led to the conclusion of the war. Oh yeah, don't trigger me, bro. Don't trigger me. So here's the thing. They have this image of him built up, right? He's now back walking planet Earth and everything. They're going to see him again, like Isidro or Sir Pico. They'll be like, oh, that's Sir Griffith. Like, we can trust him. Like, we can go. Like, there's going to be an affinity towards him that, like, we need to not do this. Okay? So I think we need to, like, get everybody in this group on the same page. As a group, we hate him. Okay? Just putting that out there. Yeah, I know that one. Every man does. Any rate, it's no exaggeration to... He doesn't know that we were the one in there grinding, sweating, putting on the... He was just doing his political shit, getting rusty. That's why he got his ass dusted. Okay? They don't know. And they'll never know. They'll never know. It was thanks to hearing that I decided to go down this road. Yeah, that Griffith dude was incredible, but... The Band of the Hawks Raider captain, that guy was wicked strong. Does he know? Does he... I don't know if he knows what he's talking about. I mean, he cut down something like 100, no, 1,000 opponents. They say he took down those Primo Rhino guys single-handedly. Yeah, we did. Does he know who we're talking about? But ironically, it can also be said that the discord between Sir Griffith and the King was the cause of the fate of the Midlands faces. The cause of the fate Midland faces today. A big rise and a big fall. Yeah, we need to have a conversation. Everybody come take a seat. Alright, we can't keep this up until we get this going. Oh, hey, didn't you used to be a mercenary, Guts? Awkward. What group were you with? It was a long time ago. I've forgotten. Rumor has it the Hawks were later destroyed by the King's scheming. But some also say that they remain in Midland and are fighting the Kushan. I don't know the real truth. As a warrior of the Band of the Hawk, I call upon the Black Swordsman in single combat. God, I want to see him just, like, get that up out of his system. Hold it, girl. You mean me? What kind of outfit is that? A witch. Teacher. Plucked. Oh, right, I was so used to it I forgot. Oh, they're still on, like, Holy See type shit. Like, oh, any of that witch shit, burn her at the stake. This is the Holy See's inner citadel. Right now, it's the same as Holy Ground. We won't let you enter in such an outrageous getup. The outfit is for performance, good official? Performer? It's not allowed even for performance. Oh. Bro, just like... Yes, I was about to say, can you not hit them with some shit? Like, you don't see anything? He's like, wait, performers aren't allowed. You don't see anything. Like, I don't see anything. What's wrong? They're stiff as boards. Let us proceed. I can manipulate the OD of people to divert their attention. I hear you, but wasn't that a bad idea? It's alright. Oh, she's just like doing. She's just seeing people and hitting them with it. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Everyone's just getting put to sleep in this bitch. A witch exposed. Yes, the center of attention. Come here. Yeah, this is kind of... We can't have you dress like that. We gotta buy you some normal clothes somewhere. I don't disagree with that, at least. This is normal for me. Just carry the staff and say it's your walking stick, but we gotta get rid of, like, the cloak and the pointy hat, unfortunately. Until we get to the land of elves, where probably everything's normal, we might have to, like, just get her some regular shit. You'll be burned at the stake. I won't tread so clumsily, I'm not you. Why are you so stubborn? Uh-oh. Hey, my bad. You're cruel. What? Over a worn-out hat? You should listen to advice. Yeah, let's not talk about the hat there for a second. There, bucko. These are kids not knowing, like, that they have no social cues at all, so. Like, he's a regular kid that doesn't have any social cues. And she's one of those weird-ass homeschool kids that, like, what? This is normal. This is what I wear. That has no interaction with other people her age, or anybody for that matter. Idiot, if you wander around the city like that... Damn it, what's she thinking? That witch. Hey, Dropey, you suck. That hat and her clothes were handmade by Flora. She doesn't have to get rid of them. I just need you to put them in a bag for a little bit. Because we don't need to do some one-piece side quest where the group gets split up and we gotta spend 8 consecutive chapters trying to break out Schierke, you know? We don't need to do any crazy shit. Everything else burned in the fire. Handmade. They're mementos, you hear? Making a girl cry. You are a monkey. Isidro. We'll go look for lodging. We've got thought transfers, and I don't think anyone here could do anything to a genuine witch. But we can't have dinner getting cold. Go bring her back. Yeah, go work on your female interactions there, Isidro, and go sweet talk her and bring her back. Wait, Schierke. Bless me, she's cute. Where are you going? Where there are no people. I kind of don't like this place. People everywhere, so much OD. Everything around us is stone. It's so suffocating. I miss the forest. Can you stop going deeper and deeper alone? This is... Fuck is that? Alright, we'll do one more for the boys. Oh, we're already at 20 minutes. This is going to be a 40-minute. Never said I did nothing. Never said I didn't do anything. This one looks like it's going to be a shorter one, too, so that actually works out. What are we looking at here? Hey, what are you? I mean, we definitely see that. Oh, is it the spirit of someone that was recently hung to death? They're like ghost spirit kind of stuck between trying to pass on and... Oh, there's actually a lot. All men? Maybe these are prisoners of war or something? I don't know. I think they all are men. Which is actually wild because usually with Berserk specifically, you're used to seeing women depicted as like being pulled apart and naked and mutilated and shit. I think it's just all men. That must be his body. Schierke, move away for a moment. Oh, is she just getting full-on life flashback? These were slaves, or they could have been prisoners of war made to do work. One of the two. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty rough for her. What's the matter? Yeah, that's a lot to deal with there. And of course we're over here by ourselves. Let me down. Set me free. Who are you? What offense were these people What I'm saying, bro, this is what I'm saying. She's not wrong in what she's attempting to do and attempting to find out XYZ. I just don't know if being here solo by ourselves is the best way to like really handle this. Because like I said, the last thing I want to do is have some like Scooby-Doo side mission where we've got to go like break her out. I feel like it would just be like the Casca shit all over again. Um, this ain't a good place for children to wander around. What's with the outfit, girl? You supposed to be a witch? Yes, I am. Ah, yes. So you are. These guys are Kushan. But then Kushan or not, they were slaves living in Vertanis. This here Vertanis is a city of merchants. If it'll make money, they'll sell it. Anything to anyone. To other countries of the Holy See, the Kushan are just enemy heathens. But in this city, they're also stock. Well, more like livestock. But of course, with this big war on, can't have that anymore. Vertanis here was chosen with pride to be the Holy See's navy yard. Even the city government had no way of letting them stay in the city how they were. Instead, it hanged them like this as sacrifices to promote war sentiment. They weren't criminals or nothing. Guess they were just unlucky. That was the sole reason. People will take each other's lives that unjustly. Yeah. That's another thing too. She might have this crazy astral connection, walks between worlds, can do these things. I don't think she knows the cruelty of man and war and what really like goes down out here, you know? To pillory corpses is a desecration of the dead. It is impermissible. I will take them down immediately and cremate them. You two will assist me. Is that understood? Well, everyone's gonna see this smoking shit, so I was like, who's the girl? Why does that look like, at first, I thought, because I still don't know what's up with that girl. Griffith's, like, assistant chick, she's some, like, mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy empath thing going on. Thought that was her, number one. What was the girl's name? Luca? I forget. The leading whore of the group. That looks like her. It's only familiar silhouette. So it's either her or Griffith's chick. I don't know. Any luck? Nope, you. Same here. Buildings keep me from searching from the sky. I can't pick out Schierke's presence from all these people. I figured she'd stick out with how she looks. This many people and nobody seems to care. I guess all we can do is wait for Schierke's telepathy. You don't respond when we call her anyway. What's that witch wandering around at? Did you... Boy, did you say witch? Say something about a witch just now? I beg your pardon, but might I hear some more about that? Number one, can I fucking help you? Number two, who are you? Why do you kind of look like Griffith? You're kind of scaring me. I know it's not, at least I don't think. Hey Schierke, let's go back. The sun's gonna set. Hey, I said... Oh gosh. What's she gonna... Is she just gonna go around feeling all these spirits about people that have been mistreated? Like, we're just gonna get in deeper and deeper, man. Well, what's this so big? Feels like it's gonna squash us. It's scary. And there's so many. I bet a whole forest of trees wouldn't be enough for these. That ship is massive as hell. What do they need something like this? What do they need something this big to carry? Where can't they reach without this? What's that multitude going to do? Have that many people and objects been gathered just to shed blood? Yes! Yes, it has. This is the world to which they belong? Uh-huh. That is us. See, well, we got a lot of shit going on. Mistress, in this place, the voices of the spirits are very feeble, drowned out by the voices of the people. So I think the biggest question from all this is, who is this? Who is this? I don't know if that's somebody I'm supposed to know, or it's supposed to be like, oh, we kind of know who that is, kind of isn't. I think the shot of the entire thing was right there at the beginning. Her like peeking in to pull him out was pretty great shot. Yeah, that's pretty great. If I can get a decent look at it, yeah, I think that's good. So those are pretty much the biggest questions. Who that is on horseback, asking about a witch. And the kid. The hell's going on here? And the way Guts was talking about it, he made it seem like it was the kid that like stopped and helped and pulled him back. But we know Schierke was going in there as well, so that was kind of an interesting place going on there. That was also the first time I feel like we've seen Guts kind of like frustrated again. The way he like was almost taking Casca physically. So I'm curious what he's gonna decide to do with that armor, man. Again, I don't know if it's like a Ninetales type thing where he can learn to, where they can both learn to coexist, or where he becomes in control, the armor works for him instead of against him. I don't know if that's a possibility. But just to me, it seems like that is going to have to be a thing. I don't know how it'll be explained or how it'll work, but he can't physically keep this up. And the battles we have coming up ahead, in my opinion, it's going to be used a lot. And honestly, I think about two to three more uses of what it's currently been doing, we're going to be pretty roasted and toasted physically. So it's gotta be. So I don't know if Schierke puts like a seal on it that won't hurt us as badly, or gives us an advantage, or maybe he does have to learn a little bit of magic, some way to like peel in, and stave it off. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea, but we'll see what happens. Coming up on 40 minutes. Don't want to keep y'all here too long. We'll just go from there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,